Welcome to the show. Once again, this is How To with Victory Battle. Now, today's a very special show, and you probably won't see another one like it. Because today, I am discussing happy crying. Now, crying often gets a bad rap, but tonight, crying gets a special place as we cover today happy crying and how to. Now, how did I come across this? This idea, this concept of happy crying? Well, basically, I stumbled upon it by accident while I was in the hospital in January. You see, what happened was, I found that watching regular programming, such as anything on Netflix, anything past a half hour was too long for me. I just felt like I couldn't commit. Maybe it was because of the medication, maybe because of the pain, maybe it was because I was all new to me having the situation that I was in, but I found myself finding solace and just scrolling through Facebook, the videos, and seeing what came up. And I came across this thing about happy crying. So basically, if you haven't seen this, it's when you see something that warms your heart to the point of tears. And you'll notice that you can cry over good things, like when good things happen, or when humanity comes out of you, and you find that you can put yourself in their position, and your tears represent the happiness that you're seeing unfold in a video. Now, as a man, you'll realize that you're shunned away from using your tears. They tell you shouldn't cry, man up, boys don't cry. Is that what they say? Boys don't cry? Well, sure they do. We all equally have emotions, whether you're a male or a female or anything in between. You have all the rainbows of emotion. So don't let anybody shunt you down with expressing yourself in all your capacities, whether it should be laughter and the tears. Now, this is what I think. I think if you're a type of person that holds back that common emotion that comes from tears, whether it be sadness or divine happiness that raises the waterworks in your eyes, shunting that down, I think it pops up in places you don't want it to be in, such as maybe aggression. Maybe it's risky behaviors. Maybe it's anger. But whatever the case is, if you do not release it, I believe it manifests into something you don't want. So I tell people, don't let anybody shame you into not crying. Don't hold back the tears. Let them go. So that's precisely what happened to me on a cold January in the hospital at Toronto General Hospital. I found myself watching a number of videos and seeking them out. Something that would bring on the waterworks, something that would help me release a lot of the anxiety, tension, stress that came from the surgery and not knowing what my future will hold. And so when I stumbled upon happy crying, I found myself feeling better. So let's go over some of them, shall we? Now you'll see in a number of these videos that there's some that are common and there's some that are unique on their own. So I'm going to start off with the unique and go from there, okay? Okay. Now, as you can see, here's a good start. Old man. He couldn't play piano for 22 years. Something happened. He had an accident. And then the miracle of science brought back his ability to play piano again. And so as you watch this man playing the piano, the tears are coming down his face. Can you empathize what that would be like? Having the piano taken away from you for 22 years? And then suddenly science comes along and gives you back your hands to play your art? Well, that's the first one, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you think of that? All right, here's the next one up. This one, of course, is Acts of Cancer Solidarity, okay? Now, you'll see this one a lot. Now, here's the thing about the Cancer Solidarity one. I have a hard time relating with it. And the reason why is because I'm already bald. So shaving my head in Cancer Solidarity with a friend who's going through chemotherapy, it just probably wouldn't ring all that well. It'd probably ring a little hollow, right? So, but I do like the sentiment about, going along with somebody who's going through chemotherapy and you are the good friend. Again, that can bring out tears of humanity, and that's a good thing. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we got up on the docket. Okay, old man says goodbye to faithful companion. Now, you'll see this video quite often, okay? It's a really, really common theme about people saying goodbye to their pets. So if you want to get the waterworks going, that's a good one to go to. All right, now I'm going to have links to all these videos, all right, in the description, so you can go and check it out. Also, I'll give you some Reddit links so you can find your daily dose of happy crying videos. Okay, so old man says goodbye to faithful companion. Okay, coming up next. Now, this is a really good one, and it's still in the theme of pets. Now, when there's a disaster, all right, let's put some volume on here so we can hear what they're saying.
I knew it.
Oh, she knew
I don't really know what else to say. I just kind of my dogs back.
The dogs came back, and my video was a little slow. That's okay. All right. Anyway, so you can imagine, you can empathize with somebody who got their dog back, right? Yes, you can empathize with that.
He's okay.
Yeah, you can empathize. So it's not just a dog passing away. It's a miracle of your dog coming out alive after a tornado. You think you've lost everything in your beloved pet. Then you go to the disaster. And then your cat walks out. And you're like, oh my God, my cat's still alive. The waterworks come on. You thought you lost your cat or your dog. But you didn't. It's all going to be okay. All right, let's move on. How's the waterworks so far? You'll find a lot of missing pet videos that are reunited. That's a very common video for this theme of happy crying. All right, so now we're going to go check out the next one here. We have, this is a good one. Oh, this is a real good one. Okay, so this gentleman here, all right, his son died and donated his heart. And the man who got the heart took a sound of the heartbeat, put it in a teddy bear, and sent it to the dad who lost his son. Now, if you're not crying over that one, okay, you have no heart. All right, here comes the next one. This is a really good theme, colorblind. Now, they've got this new technology to help people who are colorblind see colors again. So this one is very common. You'll find tons of these videos here. So this gentleman here, all right, he, for the first time, is going to see colors for the very first time. And then he realizes all his kids are gingers.
I never saw you color hair before.
Now, is he crying because he can see colors, or did he find out that... Well, whatever the case is, ladies and gentlemen, don't let anybody deny you all your senses. You have laughter. You have anger. You have joy. You have tears. And they will come in all kinds of different forms. So if you want to get over the stigma that people give you for crying, for welling up with tears, well, here's a good start. I'm going to post a whole bunch of links down here in this description here on this video so you can find out more. And if you want to find out more about just all of my how-tos, be sure to follow me on YouTube and Facebook and all the other ones. I'll have all the descriptions there. So go ahead, hit the like button, and thank you very much, and enjoy your happy cry.